guys, just doing a little testing with the Truggy. I think I've got the air leak issue squared away. Check it out, Nitro Freak. I changed out the lid from the Losi lid on the Losi tank to the Techno lid. Seems to be working fine. I am using also an external fuel filter and an internal clunk. But yeah, there you go, Nitro Freak. No leaks, no bubbles. Good. Alright guys, this is mainly for my boy Nitro Freak, and next rip we'll probably do the 18 here with the Truggy. I had to put a new rear diff housing, and I reshimmed the rear diff so we're not having that minor clicking anymore in there. Alright guys, there you go. Just wanted to show that. I know Nitro Freak was having some issues with the idle in the Truggy 28.8, same as I was. But once I fixed this lid, see, if you look at it, I pull on it, it won't come up. The Techno lid, and for some reason the Losi tank lid, it would not seal no matter how I adjusted it. And it's not the first Losi tank lid that I had issues with, but once I put this Techno lid on there, no problems whatsoever. And I'm also running the external filter as well. I learned that from Family Affair. Family Affair usually runs an external filter as well. So if this thing was going to leak or have air bubbles, it would have already done it. So there you go guys, next rip, brand new, well, not brand new rear housing and reshimmed diffs. What I ended up doing, when I pulled it apart, I noticed that it had one shim on each side. So this time I put one shim on the outer and two shims, or I'm sorry, one shim on this one, on the right side, the gear side, and two shims on the non-gear side. And those shims, guys, what you do is when you put your outdrive cup through the gear, and then you put your bearing, your flanged bearing, and then put the shims over the flanged bearing, and then put your aluminum carrier. You know, it has an aluminum carrier. Well, the RTRs have plastic carriers. So if you have the plastic carriers, I suggest that you upgrade to the aluminum carriers. But there you go, guys. Set, ready to go. This thing should idle like a dream now. I also switched over to the 41020 header on the Platinum Dynamite 007 HT. So we'll run this thing next, guys, and make sure that she's still good to go. We do have a brand new clutch, but this whole setup was the same as it was the other day when we did It's a Nitro thing. We bashed this, and I was having air leak problems with the lid popping up and the clunk coming out and all kinds of stuff. But there you go, no leaks. She idles, drops like a dream. So Nitro Freak, if you want, you have to buy the entire tank, but if you want, I will send you this one right here. That way you can use it. You use the same spring, everything. It's a little tight to get it on, but once you get it on, it's good to go. It seals so much better than this Losi one. I think just the seal is recessed a little bit more, or the spring stronger or something. I don't know what the deal is, but I've tried it on many tanks. It seems that whenever I have erratic idles on any of my whips, it's been on the 8T. The 8T is a great platform, guys, but I just do not like these Losi tanks whatsoever. So a few more things. My local hobby shop actually had some Tygon fuel tubing, so I went ahead and picked up two. See, I think there he is. I think there you are, Nitro Freak, trying to tune it. But I picked up some Tygon fuel tubing. As y'all know, in the last video, I let y'all know that I damaged my upper fuel line here when I put the V2 Barlow velocity stack. Again, thank you, Ray, Track Day Hobbies. Thank you, Mr. John Bodegel. Also, I got a chance to use my Fast Eddie grease for the first time. Well, not the first time, because I used it on the O-ring on the velocity stack. But guess what grease I put in this rear diff right here? I mean, not, I put diff fluid 50,000, but on the actual pinion and ring gear. Fast Eddie, man. There you go. Got to use it for the first time. Remember, a little bit goes a long way, guys. Again, thank you, Track Day. Thank you, John, Ray, Marcia. Y'all are the bomb. All right, guys, so tomorrow morning I'm going to be ordering a few more parts for this. I don't even remember what I'm ordering, but I'm going to order some stuff for it. Get her go. Oh, we're doing the V2, the Scorpion V2 front chassis plate, and I already have a full force fuel kit coming, and we got this beefed up chassis brace here for the to replace this one that bends all the time. So the anodized orangish red, part number 95104. Took a long time to get here, though. I think it got mixed up in the mail and ended up going back to Valley Cottage, New York, and then back to me. So those few things we're going to be getting. Probably going to do my steering is good now. It's golden. I'm going to do a few more things. May end up getting an aluminum gear cover for it. I'm not sure. Oh, we're going to get the VT air filter, the angled air filter from DDM. That's the other thing we're going to get. And we're going to get a couple of nitros. Speaking of nitros, Nitro Freak, you were asking what engines. Man, you should get the Pico V1. From what I hear and what Rex Welch did, RW Mods, his review of it, that's a bad to the bone engine. And I wanted to buy one myself, but I ended up doing the Paloma with the Merman mod. That should be coming here pretty soon too, guys. Other than that, that's it. Wanted to show y'all Sunday. We're supposed to have rain over the next few days. Sunday, we are going to be ripping the FT. Now that we got this, now I don't know. Now I want to hold off a little bit till I get the front skid plate. Some guys have got me freaked out about that. I don't want to bend that chassis, but we'll run it probably. What's the worst could happen? I'll have to replace the chassis, but we didn't bend it last time. But I know it will bend easily there in the front. I wish I would have already bought that. So other than that, guys, that's going to be about it. Just wanted to show Nitro Freak that you can tune this Truggy 28.8. And if you have any questions or needs, and if you want that Techno tank, I'll send it to you. I'm not using the tank, just the lid, but she's running like a dream now, man. Perfect. All right, guys, that's going to be about it. We will see y'all in the next video, maybe before Sunday, I don't know, but soon. So Worst case scenario Sunday, but I would like to do some ripping with the Truggy 28.8. Alright guys, I think that's about all I got for y'all right now. Maybe we'll run these bad guys and jump them off the ramp. This is the LST Mini, man. It's a beautiful truck right here for a 1/16 scale. This little Dromada's fast as well. These are my grandson's T-Babies along with this, but since the COVID thing, I wanted T-Baby to come up and try to teach him how to run this, but the only place we could go to do it would be out at the park, you know, over at the soccer fields where I did techno football and put this MB 48.4 through the goalpost a few times. They haven't let anybody go over there, so hopefully this summer we can get T-Baby out and let him thrash the Hyper 7. It's his buggy. This Hyper 7 belongs to my grandson. I gave it to him. And we'll just leave this Losi in there. We're training him with a ripper. I'm going to teach him how to bash too, how to jump. My 9-year-old grandson T-Baby, he'll bash better than the termite. 100%. Watch. Anyway, guys, that's going to be about it. Here's that last jump session. I don't know if you saw slow motion when I went upside down and I slid on the lid all the way down the ramp. It broke the rear diff housing. That's why I had to replace it. Since I was in there, I went ahead and just reshim the diffs. But if you want it, Nitro Freak, let me know. I'll get it in the mail to you. Might be cheaper if I just mail you the lid. This tank is no good. I'll put it in an envelope and I'll send it to you, brother. Alright guys, I know you guys think sometimes my remedies to certain situations may be a little unethical, but hey, it works. You see it right there firsthand. Alright guys, we'll see y'all till the next video. Remember, treat people the way you want to be treated, and peace. See y'all later.